This Memorial Day, we are honoring those fallen service members who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country.
There's a lot to think about on Memorial Day that makes you proud for our country, that we have people that will sacrifice for this place that they believe in, and makes you proud that they have families that will continue to live the legacy of the person that they lost. And so the day makes me proud. It makes me sad and it makes me proud. Sometimes I hear taps and I literally can't hold back the tears because I've heard it so many times over the caskets of my friends. But it is both a bittersweet day, a proud and a sad day.
So well said. I'll never forget 20 years ago, Ollie North and I were embedded with Marine Medium Helicopter Unit HMM 268, the Red Dragons. One of our helos went down as we were inserting forces in the southern Outfall Peninsula on the opening salvo of the invasion in 2003. All aboard that helo were killed. They were the first casualties of the war. You see them here from left to right. Major Jay Aubin, Captain Ryan Beaupre, Staff Sergeant Kendall Watersby, and Corporal Brian Kennedy. They gave all in the name of freedom. In 2003, uncommon valor was a common virtue, it says on the statue of Iwo Jima, and we say thank you to them and those like them. We will never forget them. Raymond, let's start with you. Memorial Day.
Well, I first think of all the sacrifice. My friend, General Hal Moore, who was the focus of that Mel Gibson film, and then We Were Soldiers, who went in when his unit was under attack. He said, "I will never leave a man on the battlefield." And they went back and picked up every one of those soldiers, and he brought everybody back. And every year, I used to cover him out at the wall, he and then the unit, and it got smaller and smaller every year. I'm sure there are a few men left, but not many. My father was a Vietnam vet, But standing on Normandy Beach a few years back on the 75th anniversary, Laura Ingraham and I went, we did a whole interview with the president at the time. But at night, when you stand there in the stillness and see those 9,388 headstones, it does take your breath away when you realize beneath every one of those headstones is an 18-year-old American, a 19-year-old American whose life was cut short so that our lives could prosper and our country could continue. That is what this day is really about and should be about. Beyond mattress sales and barbecues, it's about remembering the blood and the sacrifice we stand on every day and not forget.
That's exactly right, and that's so well said. I mean, look, the Constitution is the foundation of our democracy, but make no mistake, blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice have been enforcing it for more than 200 years. You know, someone who has found the true meaning of a little bit of that spirit is Brittany Griner, the WNBA star that was obviously imprisoned in Russia. And in an op-ed we found here from the Washington Examiner, a writer writing about her, saying that's the op-ed cover there. This is what I want to read is the text of it, because it really drives home exactly what the meaning of this weekend is. He says, in the words of Cinderella, the rock band, not the princess, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Nowhere is that more true than for people who lose their freedom, as Brittany Griner has now experienced. Griner's words should serve as a reminder to everyone to appreciate what you have while you have it, including the freedom you enjoy under the stars and stripes. After all, there's no telling when you will find yourself missing the America you take for granted. Very powerful, Nicole.
Hold on a second. So you know why he had to put out this op-ed? Because a couple years before she was imprisoned in Russia for bringing illegal substances in, she made the stance that the national anthem shouldn't be played at any of the WNBA games, and she said she would not stand or be present on the court if it was. And then you have the United States of America comes and gets her out of a Russian prison, and so now she's okay with the flag. I really appreciate it when you don't actually have to need the government to actually appreciate them. You know, my 10-year-old, he plays the trumpet. He just learned how to play taps this year, and his school does a big tribute to the veterans. And this past week, we just did it, and it was beautiful. And one thing that I do find frustrating is, you know, a lot of things get months. You have Stroke Awareness Month, that's May. You have Pride Month, that's June. But we have Memorial Day, and maybe we get a weekend, and that weekend is so diluted to it's the kickoff of summer. Like, we're missing the meaning.
That's a good point. And you know what? Memorial Day for Gold Star families is every day, and you know that all too well, Sarah.
Yeah, I do know that all too well, and I spent a lot of time in Afghanistan on the front lines and came back with soldiers that lost their lives. The last place they saw was Afghanistan. My husband lost his eyesight. in 2011, almost lost his life. And our friend Brian Hoke, who you see right there, lost his life in 2016. He left behind 3 children and a wife. And, you know, when you think about the sacrifices that people are willing to make, it's okay that Brittany Griner learned later what the importance of that was. Our soldiers go there voluntarily. They go there because they know what they're fighting for, and they don't expect anybody to give them anything. These are our unsung heroes, and these are the people that care about instituting that in our country. Where would we be now, 50 years from now, if we don't have the people in our military fighting for us right now?
It's so important to inculcate in our children the respect for these fallen heroes. Until we moved to D.C., we really didn't observe Memorial Day the way we did in D.C. We'd go to the parade, we'd go to the concert, we went to Arlington. Those moments, those markers remind us of the deep sacrifice we stand on. And as far as Ms. Griner is concerned, I'm thinking of Paul Whelan, the Marine we left behind in Russia. That is who we should have done the arms dealer swap with, not for Brittany Griner.
Well, and we have to go. But we have to go. I just want to bring attention real quickly, if we can put up his picture. Adam Hill Gibson. This is a dear friend of our family. He graduated high school right after 9/11. He spent several years in Baghdad in Kuwait, came back home, suffered severe PTSD, and took his own life. And since then, his mother has been trying very hard to raise awareness for veterans' suicide and PTSD, and it certainly doesn't get enough attention.
Right. These are the real sacrifices that our veterans face.
Yeah, and it's often said, although not said enough, that this Memorial Day weekend, live your life worthy of their sacrifice. That is what you should be doing and thinking about them.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.